I've got it, now you can too. It's the effing audacity. Now in a can.
Hello, my name is Renee Maxine Haas, and this is the effing audacity. When I was in my second year of travel, I had launched into Central and South America, where I would be spending the next 4 months. When I was reflecting upon my first year of travel, I had decided that in this next year I wanted to be more social. I understood the value of human connection and shared stories. I wanted the opportunity to expand my understanding of the world. And I was well aware that a big part of other people's experience was connection. While I remained true to myself, the introvert that I am, I found more opportunity without making it the center of my travel experience. I recognized that I could make small changes in my everyday that would give me the opportunity to produce a more robust travel experience. And so I found those opportunities to socialize in hostels, say yes more to exploring the city with others, things like mm, joining a group that would be hanging out, having drinks at the hostel bar, or going out for live music with a couple of girls that I met along the way. I decided to change. I decided to choose differently when given the opportunity. Today, I wanted to talk about the courage to change and why it is that we define change as being scary. Really, we're hardwired to seek safety, and a part of what feels safe to us is familiar. But change is inevitable, and how we embrace it, or fight it, or define it can make all the difference in how we experience it. The world around us keeps evolving. Events happen one after another. Sometimes change is gradual, a natural evolution of the direction things were heading. Sometimes change is sudden, something we didn't see the signs for until we look back upon it years later. Within our personal lives, our inner world, we find ourselves ebbing and flowing in states of inspired action or a call to resolve an inner conflict. Externally, we're thrust into a moving current, no 2 days the same. I often describe my life as existing in chapters: high school, university, moving to Maryland, then Colorado, my 2 years of solo travel, and the new beginning I find myself in now. Each one of those chapters has its own unique imprint on my life, each having required a big change, and with it, big rewards. I was me at every one of these stages of life, but the change that was ushered in with every jump has helped me to evolve as a person. I can say confidently that with every new chapter, the changes that I underwent made me a better and better version of myself. And while we can reflect on the defining moments of big changes in our lives, there's also the everyday moments of our lives. All the opportunities of choice are an opportunity for change. What if we stopped defining change as scary and started defining change as opportunity? Change as opportunity for growth, change as the building blocks for soul evolution, change as the catalyst for greatness. And what do I mean by greatness? Is it highly successful career, mastery of a subject matter? Is it pushing the limits on what was known or done before? Is it leading the way for others who come after us or making a global impact? Yes. And It's also living in authenticity. It's speaking your truth, acting in a manner that's congruent with your inner world, self acceptance, and not clinging to a fixed identity. Greatness is a healthy relationship with self, knowing your self worth is inherent, not earned, having strong, loving boundaries, making choices aligned with your values, and recovering quickly from criticism. It's developing the mind as a tool for connection through clear, honest communication, being open and curious, and navigating the world with mindfulness. It's healing family traumas. It's nurturing others, expressing empathy, and cultivating deep emotional security. It's legacy built through love, not achievement. Greatness is the courage to be seen, to create without fear. It's generosity and bringing lightness and joy to others. Greatness is serving with heart, not ego, healing the self, and elevating others. Greatness is building relationships rooted in respect, loving consciously and courageously, and growing through what relationships reveal to us. It's courage to face our own darkness and pain and being a safe space for others' vulnerability. Greatness is commitment to learning and sharing knowledge with others, upholding ethics and justice. It's taking risks and embracing failure in the pursuit of growth. Greatness is demonstrating discipline, leading by example, and overcoming obstacles. It's building community, being a supportive friend, inspiring hope, and uplifting others. Greatness is learning to surrender and let go and trust the flow of life. As we navigate through life in everyday moments, we're offered the opportunity of choice. And in that choice, the opportunity for change. We can make a change to start saying how we really feel about going out every weekend when we really just want to be at home recharging. We can enforce a strong, loving boundary with a parent and tell them, hey, I appreciate your support, but when you comment about my life choices, I feel judged rather than supported. You can choose to get curious about your coworkers' ideas instead of being instantly dismissive. We can choose to assume positive intent when a stranger cuts us off in line. Perhaps it wasn't out of malice, they were just distracted by their toddler and didn't see us. We can choose to return home to our family after a long day with lightness instead of bringing work home with us. We can decide today is the day we make a therapy appointment and work on healing our past. We can stop avoiding vulnerability and tell our partner what's been on our mind. Stop pushing our pain away and open up about it with a friend. We can decide in an instant that we're choosing to actually try and not let fear of failure hold us back. We can express discipline and make a healthy meal choice at lunch. We can decide to call our friend on the way home, check in on them, rather than waiting for them to call us first, like we usually do. We can let go when we're stuck in traffic rather than getting angry, getting frustrated. We can accept it and put on our favorite podcast, maybe one about courage. We can embrace greatness in the everyday moments. As we navigate through life, we are offered the opportunity of choice, the opportunity for change. That enables us to evolve through the human experience. In this way, change is a catalyst to personal growth. Change shouldn't be defined as scary. It should be defined as the opportunity for greatness, the kind of greatness we achieve through everyday choices in our lives to grow. Let's stop defining change as scary because we're doing it all the time. We're well practiced, masters, really. I want you to remember the next time that you're faced with a big decision, the kind that's going to push you into the next chapter of your life. I want you to reflect on all of the ways that you've changed already in everyday moments of your life. Remind yourself how much you've already grown. You already have mastered and embraced changes within you. So let me say this again. You are already a master of embracing change, and there's nothing to fear. I've already witnessed how my story has inspired big decisions in others' lives. And by sharing this podcast, you're helping these messages reach those who are on the cusp of their next soul driven journey. It's exciting to know that if you share this podcast, it will, without a doubt in my mind, lead to great joy in someone's life. Be a part of creating a ripple effect that inspires the world to have courage and live authentically.